know what I'd do on a Saturday if I didn't play netball.
It's fun when I get to play with my friends.
Being a mother of 3, it helps relieve some stress.
Anyone can play netball no matter what size or height or colour.
If you want to find a club, check out letsplaynetball.com.au.
What if your next phone could take photos like a pro? Like that one, even in low light. Busted.
We were just talking.
What if you could expand its memory so you can store all your photos?
You have more followers than me.
And what if it worked in this weather? I did warn you. And what if you could do all that and still look this good? Not you, champ. Sorry. Introducing the new Samsung Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge.
Sutherland Stingrays versus the Panthers, and our umpires are Ron Adams and Panthers, and our pitch officials are Blue Cumberland, for the Andrews, Steve Richardson and Tricia Mann.
mentioned before that these two together are really strong. And last time they played, Amelia Hall's top scored 36 from 37 at 97%. But Abby McFadden was the next top scorer on that day, 23-24 at 92%. So the two of them are really a powerhouse in the shooting circle. And Chelsea Bolton, who played really well in midcourt last week, is again showing some form, feeding the ball into her shooters really well. Malin not happy to shoot from there. I thought she was taking the shot. And Shelby Malin finishes the job. 7-0. 7 minutes left in this first quarter. It's been a fast-paced and very intense start to this game. And she makes it 2 in a row. Chelsea Bolton again.
That sounds a lot better.
Holes into the net. So talking about Shelby Malin and how far she has to travel to play in this Stingrays side. Tian Bradley in goalkeeper. It's also another that travels all the way from Shoalhaven. And Abby Tilburg, who's currently on the bench, travels all the way from Bathurst. Which means that they usually train on a Saturday, get one session done and rely on the training they do with their schools throughout the week. Although in speaking with Jenny Webster just before this match, she mentioned that they did an extra session this week considering the situation. And it's just such a huge commitment to play in this competition when you live that far away, and especially those later games here at Netball Central that start at 8:40. And to go home and get up for school the next day just shows how committed these girls are to their sport. It's well done by Bradley, forcing turnover for the Rays. Miscalculation from Caldesolaris there. They're lucky to pick it back up, the Stingrays, with a throw-in. So Jenny Webster mentioned that their homework this week, the Stingrays, was to go home and watch Bar TV's coverage of the last match, assess what went wrong, assess what they could do better. And she said the hardest factor about teaching and coaching an under-20s side is the confidence and getting them to focus on the timing in each quarter and how much time they have left to force opportunities rather than the score and how far down or how far up they are. The Panthers too struggled last week with confidence and nerves. They had a really slow start in their match against North Shore, caught off guard. So tonight it'll be about who can handle those nerves and live up to the pressure of the preliminary finals. No, lovely shot.
Barney distraction! Barney distraction, take contact, keeper. Keeper beside her. Contact, goal defence, Barney's goal.
Pass back between Cardasolaris and Shelby Mallon. Towel stuck for options, forced back. They sort of skip the midcourt after that though. And holds his arms will give them an opportunity in the air.
Distraction, arms first.
Quick on the rebounds.
Distraction, goal defence.
Finishes the job. So we're tied 13 apiece here. Just under 2.5 minutes on the clock in the first quarter. We've just seen a turnover. McFadden forcing it.
That's it.
Finishes their efforts with a lovely goal. And they'll be happy.
Goal attack.
They'll be happy with that considering it wasn't their centre.
That's it. No, back on the transverse. Yes.
Coley stuck for options. Lily Gorman Brown too. Mallon, baseline. Get another shot.
Barney's break, goal attack. Barney's construction centre.
Testing the 3-second rule here. Stuck for options again. Testament to the defence the Panthers are putting them up to. Stoughton-Becker, the captain, forcing it back, and the Panthers have got their hands on it again.
Barney's distraction.
Towell couldn't pull it in. Oh, well done by Bolton, keeping it in play and stealing an intercept. The turnover and ball here is incredible. It's just shows you the tight competition that this is. Nice shot by Shelby Mallon. One-footed and losing her balance and still manages to get it in the ring. So Stingrays lead the Panthers by 1 goal here, 15-14 after the first 15 minutes of play. And next up is the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. our umpires, Bronwyn Adams and Hayley Burgess, have blown the whistle for the second quarter. And we'll start with the Panthers centre. Towler to get us underway. Forced across the court and backwards and stuck in the mid-court at the stage. Coley's forced back too. Panthers doing well to hold up in their positions. They've forced a turnover. Hogarth on the end of it. Bolton fed to Holes, under the post, into the net. That's how it's done. 15 all. 1 minute gone, second quarter. It is loud here in Netball Central tonight. Holes gets her second in a row for the quarter. Pushes her side one in front. And what can Bolton do with this ball? Oh, can anyone stop Abby McFadden? Please let us know. The Panthers are doing so well to find some space at the moment. They've just scored 3 unanswered goals in this second quarter. And the Rays will need to answer back. Man with a big effort running into the mid-court to give us some space. Quick on the rebound. Well done by Tian Bradley. Wasn't going to let them score then. Cardasalara stuck for options. Coley into the net. Will we see a shift in momentum from that? 4 unanswered goals for the Panthers in the first bit of this second quarter, and now the Stingrays have answered back. Coley finding some space on the baseline.
Contact goal defense.
Mallon
Moving. Reset the penalty.
gets another shot.
Distraction goalkeeper.
Chooses to pump it off to Coley.
Distraction.
And that's another for her. 18-17. We're back within a goal. Oh, straight into Hulls waiting in front of the post. This is worrying signs for the Stingrays. I know it's only the second quarter. The Panthers have done well to swing the momentum here. Steal a lot of the possession. Hold on to it when it's in theirs. Nice shot by Coley. It's a good challenge by Bradley. Oh, nice McFadden. Little flick of the wrist straight into the net. So for the first time after last week, the Stingrays suffered 2 losses in a row. 62-44 to this side, the Panthers in round 14. And then 40-39 against the Sparks last week. The Panthers' worst run of luck came between round 9 and round 11, where they lost 3 in a row, but they come into this game having turned it all around and are now on a 4-game winning streak. They've actually scored the most goals, more than any other team this season, 717. A better for and against percentage than the Stingrays too, 7.84% to their 7.75. And the biggest thing, apart from all those stats, it's probably in their favour, is the impressive fight they put up last week. They were 10 goals down at one stage against North Shore United.
Someone needs to get it, ladies. That's it.
Jack Walheddle, head coach of the Panthers, actually said she thought North Shore could have gone all the way should they have beaten the Panthers last week. They really handled the pressure well and got a strong start. But their season is done and the Panthers are here tonight. So scores look 20 all. Will the Rays take the lead again here? They do through Coley. Got her game face on. Panics play, but it pulls off. High five between McFadden and Bolton. This is a race centre. They'll need to score off this. Just to keep the momentum heading in the way they want it to. Stay competitive in the game. Mallon sneaking out near the baseline. Scoring her side another point. 22-21. Panthers centre. Oh, and this is scary how easily they're getting it from the centre pass into the holes in the shooting end. And while the Stingrays are certainly competing at the same level and challenging the Panthers defensively, they're just not scoring as easily as their opponent at the moment. Never in doubt, McFadden. He's got a technique down pat, warmed up. in the swing of it. Malin was waiting there, plenty of space. Bolton quickly over to Holes, little lob into the net. Too easy. Miscommunication between Coley and Malin there. Nice rebound by Holes. Secures the point. 26-23. We've got a 3-goal game on our hands at the moment. And the difference between the Panthers and Stingrays play is just a bit of composure. Taking that extra second to assess all the options and choosing the best one. And we can just see on the screen there our under-20 Sparks side are already through to the grand final next week and sitting here eagerly waiting to find out who they'll be up against. Up, up. They yell at Coley. Did very well to get to it. They're panicking here, the Rays. Not picking the best options, unable to get free. And Malin's found some space. Brittany Pearce getting a little hand to it there and forcing a turnover for her side. But can they get it up to the circle? Well done. Coley still keeping it in play. Gorman Brown jumping on the loose ball. That was lucky. And now Malin will take a shot at goal. Back to 3 points. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. McFadden down, straight back up. Nice work. Malin waiting, ready. Had space. No defenders on her either. It's not good for the Panthers. Wouldn't want to make a habit of it. Mihir stealing it back. And that same option to Holes every time, but she's able to get to it. It's a little bit higher than her opponent and she can pull it in with those arms. Coley did well to keep it in, but it hasn't paid off. Towels picked it up. And they'll be happy with this lead heading into the halftime break. The Panthers. Edging one more in front now. 30-25. It's gone the Rays' way this time. There we go, half time. 30-25. It's a 5-goal game here at Netball Central. Huge competition. And we'll be able to see whether the Stingrays make a fight back for it in the third quarter coming up very shortly. Here we go, third quarter. 5 goals difference. 2 huge changes to the Rays side. Ricky McRae brought on in the third quarter at goal attack, moving Shelby Mallon to the bench. It's a common move that we see among the Stingrays each week. And Abby Tilburg, who we mentioned before, hails all the way from Bathurst. Travels a fair way to train and play in this competition. She's moved into goalkeeper. And Tian Bradley's moved to the bench. As for the Panthers side, they remain unchanged, which isn't a huge surprise. Oh, McFadden, so great. Such a great shooter. They usually tend to stick with the same shooters throughout the whole match. Holes and McFadden being so strong together. And sharing so much of the load too. Usually your shooter will do the brunt of the work and the goal attack will feed to her, but both McFadden and Hulls do a fair bit of the shooting. And both are very accurate too. Nice shot by Coley. Oh, there we go, another. So Coley the most accurate and scoring the most for her side last week. 23 from 26 at 88%. Ricky McRae, who's on now at goal attack, 9 from 11, 82%. And again, she was injected in the third quarter and made a huge difference. It was the Rays' best quarter with 11 goals, but she couldn't force much of an impact in the fourth quarter. And in that quarter, the Rays lost out by 10 goals to 8. Some good pressure from Pearce there. Doesn't pick up the ball, but slow down the play. And there she is again. Pearce with her arms up in the air, forcing a turnover. Coley, edge of the circle. What can she do? Finds some space, closer to the edge. Does well, keeps it in play, and Panthers defender gets a hand to it as it pops out. And me here doing well, picking up an intercept there. McRae out of play. Oh, well done by Pearce. He just got a hand to it but couldn't pull it in. She's been impressive, and we've only had 4 minutes of play in this third quarter. Slow it and steady being called out as the Rays make their attack. Coley pushing past the defender's arms into the net. And we're back to 3 goals. So the Stingrays have won some momentum back at the start of this quarter. Nice hands by Coley. Can't get to her rebounds. Mann's there first. The Rays are happy picking that one up. Well done by Hogarth. Not much gets past her. Cole's just pushing into the back of Tilburg's back there. Getting away with it at this stage. It's all part of the game as a shooter. And Tilburg doing well. Keeping her out of the play at the moment. Brittany Pearce forcing another option. Another opportunity for the Rays. McRae's all tied up. Colley's trying to find space. Stuck on the edge of the circle at the moment. And Colley's popped out. McRae will get a shot right underneath. So this is an important quarter. Both of these sides really perform in the third quarter, and that's the biggest reason that one of them will really need to push and come away on top heading into the fourth. When players start to tire and worry about the score. Gorman Brown was calling for it, but McRae found a better option. She finishes off her efforts here with a goal. Now it's a 2. Coles finds space under the post. They've limited how much she's got the ball in this quarter, and it's really working for the Stingrays. We're going to see a swap here. Keeper Mihir coming off. And to replace her, we've got Claire Shervington coming on in that goalkeeper position. So it's the first change that the Panthers have made so far in this match. Oh, nice work. It took a while, but it got there in the end. Sealed by Coley. There's 2 goals in this. We've got 6 minutes of play. Cole's losing a footing. McFadden, flick of the wrist into the net. Pushes it back to 3. Another for Coley. So the Rays led the Panthers 15-14 after the first break. Heading into the second quarter, they were down by 5. And now there's 2 goals between these two teams. Now 3. It's really nothing in netball time. All you need is a forced turnover or an intercept. Off the opposition centre pass. Bounces out. McRae unhappy with that. So we're seeing some tough defensive pressure from the Rays here. They've definitely limited the Panthers in this quarter. Stingrays have scored 8 while the Panthers have scored 6. And that option's still working for them. Holz's arms proving very difficult to defend. And Abby Tilbag's doing a great job at the moment, getting in front of her, keeping her out of play as much as she can. Just sticking on her like glue. Disalaris trying to force an option, but it ends up outside. Panthers unhappy with that. McFadden forcing a turnover, intercepting the ball. And it's this drive and determination that's steering the Panthers side. 39-33, we've pushed out to 6 goals here. So as much as the Rays had dominance in the first part of this quarter, the Panthers have proved that they can fight back and switch it that quickly. And Hull's just getting the better of Tilburg in the back end of this quarter. Just over 2 minutes left. Heading into the last break of the game. Coley. Force back. So the Stingrays finished up second on the ladder after the regular season. The Panthers finished third. Three points behind them. With a few losses there in the middle of the season. But we're seeing tonight how little that means and how tight this competition is. Lots of young talent on display. Many of which I'm sure we'll see in the Australian Netball League, which launches next year and years to come. These are future stars we're watching on the show court tonight. Stingrays. What can they do with this centre pass? Nice work by Mann. First to it. Coley contested with her but couldn't keep up. Here we go, end of the third quarter, 35-42. 7 goals difference now. And it'll be up to the Stingrays to claw their way back into it in this fourth quarter coming up very shortly. Here we go. Do or die for these two teams. At the moment, the Panthers have the upper hand, leading 42-35. They scored 12 in that last quarter to the Stingrays 10. In the second quarter, they scored 16 to the Stingrays 10 as well. So despite entering the first break, 1 goal down, the Panthers have been dominant in the middle of this game. High defensive pressure and very accurate shooting is what's killing the Rays at the moment. Mix up with the pass. It's a wasted opportunity. Shervington, baseline. Hull's arm up, ready for it, in front of the post. And they've been such a pleasure to watch tonight. Direct in their passing, frustrating the Stingrays. As mentioned before, high defensive pressure, but just able to turn up the tempo in the game so quickly and just switch between defense and attack. Coley missing her shot, but McRae's there. Man does well to get to that. It's about 3 players at once going for the ball. And Jack Whiteheadle must be impressed with their side tonight. There's been no changes except for the one last quarter, where Claire Shervington came on at goalkeep and Renee Mihir moved to the bench. Quick bounce pass straight into the shooter. The Panthers are just doing it too easily at the moment. Check out that. That's so impressive. Beautiful shooting by Coley. Oh, wow. Skirts are out on the edge of the net. Pops in. Panthers squad happy with that. She's been very impressive tonight, Abby McFadden. Both coaches mentioned that nerves were the biggest factors that affected their side in last week's games. And at the moment, the Panthers seem to be handling the pressure a lot more than the Rays. There's still 11 minutes in this game. If the Rays can just hold on to their possession and force a few turnovers, they'll be back in it. So we have seen some changes made to the Rays side for this final quarter. Gorman Brown's come off onto the bench. Brittany Pearce has moved into centre. Tian Bradley's back at goalkeeper. She took the third quarter off. And Abby Tilburg's in wing defence now. Hull's determined, not fazed by the defensive there. (48-36), less than 10 minutes in this game. Coles is there, picks up the rebounds, finishes off the job. Held ball. These are the moments that matter most in this type of play in finals. And a pretty poignant example of what Stingrays coach Jenny Webster was talking about before the game. How it's hard coaching an under-20 side because you've got to get them to focus on the time. How much time they have left in a match and what they can do in that time rather than the score and how far down they're by. Stortenberger jumping on the free ball there. Some quick play from the Rays, but no shooters were there. Coley, all day, every day. The Panthers are down, but Coley is still shooting particularly well. Big landing for Shervington, but she's okay, she's up. Force of turnover from Bradley. She wants it back. McRae unhappy with her positioning. Good work on the rebound. Certainly helps being the tallest member of your side, Ricky McRae. Holds his hands up. The contest between Bradley and Coles has been exceptional in this last quarter. She's a hard player to take out Holes with that height. An arm length especially. Coley will take a shot. Too easy. One-footed two. That game face is still on. Beautiful shot. Change being made. Chelsea Bolton coming off. And we're seeing Mosca come on in that wing attacking position. So Tiana Mosca, wing attack. What will she inject into her side? McRae, baseline. Unable to get to the rebounds. Shervington too quick. Nice work from Castellaris. And Stingrays lucky to get a throw in here. McRae. Into the net. The confidence is a bit down. You can see it in the girls' faces. As the Panthers look strong and confident in all that they're doing at the moment. (54-42). Huge difference compared to the other three quarters. Couldn't pull it in, McRae. Nice defensive pressure from Pearce. Lovely work. 55-42. We've got 2.5 minutes to play left in this preliminary final. Cut the atmosphere here with a knife. Although it looks like the Panthers, who finished third after the regular season, will go through to the grand final next week, Wednesday, here, same time, same place, and play the UTS St George Sparks, who have already made the grand final. The very first of its kind in this New South Wales Under-20s Premier League. Some nice defensive pressure from Shervington, throwing McRae off a shot. And Coley finishes it off, but don't think it's going to be enough to get them back here. There's only 1.5 minutes left of play. Oh, nice work, Coley. Reliable shooter. Well done by Bradley. Defensive pressure. Getting her the ball back. There is less than a minute here. Panthers squad yelling at them from the sideline. They're very happy with this performance, as you would be. Leading by 11 goals in a preliminary final. It's a huge feat. And to mention again, they came back last week in the semi, down by 10 goals at one point against North Shore United, to win and be here tonight. And now look what they've pulled off. A huge win over the Stingrays. And that'll do it. 55-44, the final score here. Show Court Under-20s preliminary finals. Great sportsmanship out on court. And a very exciting match that's just played out in front of us. Next up are the open squads. The Manly Warringah Sapphires up against North Shore United. Tune in then on Bar TV, and we'll bring you the action of that clash too.